Ever wondered how silence can speak louder than words and reshape your destiny? Welcome to a profound exploration of how silence can become your most influential ally in reclaiming your power and self-worth. Today, we're not just discussing strategies, we're transforming lives by understanding the Stoic art of valuing our inner voice over the clamor of external approval. In this video, we dive into the transformative power of silence to shatter the illusions of dependency and reveal your true strength. You'll learn how to stop chasing validation and embrace a life where your self-approval is the only endorsement you need. This isn't about overpowering others. It's about empowering yourself, discovering serenity in solitude, and mastering the responses that shape your reality. Join us as we unlock the Stoic secrets to maintaining peace and commanding respect without uttering a single word. Don't just watch. Take action. Apply these lessons and witness your life transform. Remember to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to continue this journey towards ultimate personal mastery with us. Let the silence begin. If you are new here, please like the video and subscribe. Statistics show that only 15% of my audience is subscribed to the channel, so if this content has helped you in any way, I ask you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Now, let's go back to the topic. Number 1. Understand how women challenge you in relationships. It's well known that women, with their nuanced understanding and intuitive grasp, often test your inner fortitude in relationships. This is not by chance but a deep-seated part of human interaction. Women will challenge you profoundly, seeking to discern whether you are merely another face in the crowd or if you are the man who stands unswayed, holding fast to his desires and identity without faltering under emotional pressure and games. Here's a Stoic truth that may be challenging but necessary. Every time you falter in maintaining your composure or respond emotionally and elevate her unduly, you diminish your appeal in her eyes. Women are attracted to consistency, strength of character, and congruence. They seek a partner who remains steadfast and true to his essence, regardless of circumstances. The true test comes when you are swayed by lust or desire, losing your internal strength. These moments indicate a surrender to basic impulses, making you vulnerable and easily manipulated. Women, whether intentionally or instinctively, will challenge you on this front. They are watching to see if you are resilient enough to resist temptation, if you uphold your principles robustly, or if you crumble at the slightest challenge. The Stoic response to these tests is neither frustration nor annoyance. When you sense you are being tested, your reaction should be one of calmness and unshakable peace. This moment is an opportunity to demonstrate your true nature. A Stoic man doesn't oscillate wildly with every emotional challenge. Instead, he remains constant, anchored by his values and self-awareness. Maintaining your cool doesn't imply emotional coldness, but embodies a firm yet compassionate demeanor. Be the man who, even amidst provocations, maintains his dignity without engaging in petty games. This balanced strength commands respect and desire because it signals that you are guided not by fleeting whims, but by a profound internal compass. Consider these tests not as mere hurdles, but as veiled opportunities presented by life or the universe, depending on your belief, to fortify your character and grow as a person. These challenges are laid before you to shape your virtues and teach you invaluable life lessons. So, when you recognize you're being tested, view it not as a nuisance, but as a chance to strengthen your resolve. Instead of yielding to impulse, let these moments showcase your true character. Stand unwavering, show that you are reliable, and that emotional tests do not destabilize you. Embrace this way of living, and you will not only earn her respect, but also evolve as an individual, becoming a true man of worth who needs no external validation. When next you find yourself under scrutiny, take a deep breath, remain composed, and recall your identity. Be consistent, be resolute, and most importantly, stay true to your Stoic self. This is how you pass life's tests with dignity and integrity and become a man worthy of respect and admiration. Before we move on to the next point, take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed. If you are committed to standing firm in your principles and maintaining your dignity in every relationship, show your dedication by leaving a comment below. Maintain my dignity is a simple reminder that your strength comes from within, and no external pressure can shake that. And while you're here, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more insights on cultivating your best self. Now, let's continue. Number 2, refine your expectations. Let's delve deeper into a perspective enriched by Stoic wisdom. You might think that looking beyond a woman's beauty is a novel idea, but if you find yourself captivated merely by a lovely smile or the elegant flow of a dress, it's time to move beyond that shallow allure. Beauty, after all, is like an Instagram filter, enticing, but ultimately an illusion. As a Stoic, your challenge is to see beyond these ephemeral charms. Excessive admiration based solely on looks is a critical mistake, signaling a surrender to basic instincts, much like a youngster infatuated with their first crush. Stoicism urges us to rise above these primitive urges and develop a more discerning perspective. If your decisions are swayed only by outward appearances, you're likely to repeat old mistakes, navigating life as if blindfolded in a maze of obstacles. Reflect on how often you've ignored obvious warning signs, lured in by physical attraction, probably more often than you'd like to admit. Adopting Stoic detachment means more than just resisting superficial charms. It's about gaining the mental clarity needed to truly evaluate the character of those you invite into your life. It's not just about whether she meets your criteria, but whether she shares your fundamental values, respects you, and deserves your time and effort. If you've been justifying relationships based solely on physical attraction, it's time to adjust your focus. Once you remove the blindfold of desire, the truth becomes glaringly apparent. You might find that a visually appealing partner has little to offer beyond her looks. Genuine, lasting relationships are built not on fleeting beauty, but on the depth of character, warmth of heart, and a harmony of shared values. Therefore, move beyond the predictable and raise your standards. Stop wasting your energy on those who don't pass this thorough evaluation. Instead, seek out and value women who embody your principles and dreams. By doing this, you break free from the cycle of unfulfilling relationships. Remember, a person's true value doesn't lie in their external appearance, but in the substantial qualities of their heart and mind. Adopt this Stoic mindset and watch as it profoundly reshapes your relationships, strengthening your spirit and refining your choices. Number 3, bounce back from tough times. Life often throws curveballs, teaching us lessons through challenges that shape who we are and test our determination. In Stoicism, these difficulties aren't just obstacles, they're golden opportunities to grow stronger and practice virtue. This age-old wisdom encourages us to face the unknown with calmness and clarity, seeing every tough moment as a chance for personal development. Consider losing your job unexpectedly, dealing with betrayal, or facing a serious health issue. These aren't merely instances of bad luck, they are calls to strengthen your inner resilience. Stoicism teaches us to view each challenge as a test of our patience and an opportunity to demonstrate our fortitude. By maintaining your composure and taking thoughtful actions, you not only handle the situation more effectively, but also mitigate the impact of external pressures on your self-esteem, including conflicts with others. For example, if someone close to you tries to undermine your efforts or minimize your success, you might normally feel upset or angry, which could escalate the situation. However, with a Stoic mindset, you choose to remain quiet and disengage. This silence isn't a sign of weakness, but a strategic move to conserve your energy and avoid giving them the reaction they seek. Over time, this calmness can lead the other person to reconsider their actions as they witness your steady composure and indifference. Building resilience through Stoicism involves more than just enduring hard times. It's about turning these challenges into advantages. This means taking care of both your body and mind by incorporating practices like meditation, deep thinking, and regular exercise to stay balanced and prepared for whatever comes your way. These habits create a strong foundation of peace and focus, helping you remain unbothered by chaos. Face each challenge not merely as a temporary struggle, but as a stepping stone to greater self-mastery. The resilience you develop will prepare you for future challenges and mold you into a person of deep character and unwavering peace. The uncertainties of life, once sources of stress, become your practice ground for Stoicism, transforming every hardship into a showcase of your growth and stability. Before we move on to the next point, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Take a moment to leave a comment below with the phrase, "Turn setbacks into opportunities." Let this be a reminder that every obstacle you face is an invitation to grow and improve. Your input matters, and it's always inspiring to see how each of us applies Stoic wisdom to life's challenges. With that in mind, let's dive into the next powerful lesson. Number 4, talk less, show more. You might think that being constantly available, sending message after message, checking in on her day, her plans, or how she's feeling, will make her realize how much you care. But in reality, this relentless communication can be detrimental. Here's the hard truth. The more you talk, the less she will value your presence. You risk reducing yourself to someone who seems to have nothing better to do than chase after her like a lost puppy, desperate for attention. Understand this critical point. Your intense efforts to always be there for her and to appease her actually paint you as needy and weak. Don't deceive yourself into believing that she'll see your constant availability as a sign of genuine care. What she's likely seeing is a man so obsessed with her that he loses sight of his own life, and that's often a major turn-off. So what truly captures a woman's interest? It's a man who has firm intentions and desires, but isn't desperate to fulfill them. A man who can admire her without letting that admiration control his every action. When you obsess over pleasing her, you become a slave to your desires, and there's hardly anything less appealing than that. Imagine yourself as a trophy. Ask yourself, does a trophy chase after people begging to be one? Absolutely not. A trophy signifies something valuable, something that others work hard to earn. Why then would you behave any differently? By maintaining control over your desires, you embody the Stoic virtues of self-control and independence, traits that are deeply attractive to many women. You transform into that intriguing man who makes her wonder what's different about him. Why isn't he begging for my attention like everyone else? The profound truth is that when you pull back a little, ease off on the constant messaging, and stop trying to please her at every turn, you start to distinguish yourself. You become the man she truly wants to know, not just another name on the list of suitors vying for a moment of her attention. This is when you begin to stand out and she starts to see your true value. Number 5, the power of silence. Let's break it down. Talking too much can sometimes make you seem desperate, as if you're trying to get noticed or need reassurance that you're interesting. Stoicism teaches us that this isn't appealing. It indicates you're not comfortable on your own. Now consider this. Silence is a powerful tool. When used correctly, it can be more impactful than constant conversation. Many guys think they need to keep the conversation going non-stop, fearing that silence will make her lose interest. However, that's not how it works. Silence adds an element of mystery, which, according to Stoic philosophy, makes you more attractive. When you don't rush to fill the silence, it piques her curiosity. She starts wondering what you're up to or why you haven't messaged back, which shows you're not desperate for her attention. Mastering silence is more than just being quiet. It's about demonstrating confidence without saying a word. Being okay with silence shows you have patience, control, and aren't trying to please everyone all the time. It indicates you know what you want, are at peace with who you are, and don't need someone else's approval to feel complete. Choosing to be silent gives her space to think, and maybe even start to miss your presence. Her interest grows because you're no longer just another guy who's always there for small talk. Instead, you become the intriguing guy who doesn't reveal everything at once, keeping her wanting to know more about you. So, the next time you feel the urge to fill every quiet moment with words, stop and ask yourself if it's truly necessary. Sometimes, silence is more powerful than you might think. It shows you don't need to fight for attention. You let things happen naturally. Silence isn't just a tactic. It's a statement that you value yourself and your independence. This kind of quiet confidence is exactly what makes you stand out, drawing her in closer to you. In short, by mastering the art of silence, you use it wisely and see how it changes the way women perceive you. Be the guy who doesn't need to say much to be noticed, because sometimes the things you don't say are what matter the most. Before we move on to the next point, here's a challenge for you. Leave a comment below with the phrase, "Silence speaks louder than words." Embrace the power of silence and see how it transforms your interactions. Trust me, it's a game changer. And while you're at it, stick around for the next part of this video, where we'll explore even more ways to elevate your presence and let your actions speak louder than anything you could ever say. Number 6. Take charge of your feelings. In Stoic philosophy, we learn a vital lesson. Mastering our emotions is key. If we fail to control ourselves, we end up being controlled by others. Imagine this scenario. You get upset over a woman not responding to your texts, a friend disappointing you, or someone being rude in traffic. By reacting this way, you're essentially giving away your power. The Stoics believe that such reactions mean you're letting yourself be controlled by other people's actions. Think about it. Why would anyone respect someone who falls apart over being ignored? If you lose your cool because a woman pulls away slightly, it shows everyone around you that you're not in control of your own emotions. This kind of weakness invites others to manipulate you, making you as vulnerable as a leaf in the wind. Strengthening your emotions isn't about pretending to be tough. It's about building a solid inner core. Understand that rejection, loss, and annoyance are simply parts of life, not direct attacks on you. Stoicism doesn't promise a pain-free life, but teaches us to face life's challenges with endurance. If you crumble at every small obstacle, you're setting yourself up to be defeated by life. Developing Stoic resilience means turning every challenge into an opportunity for growth. When you're emotionally strong, nothing can shake you. You embody the true Stoic ideal, steady, intentional, and calm, no matter what storms come your way. Both women and people in general are naturally attracted to someone who exudes such stability and maturity, not someone who reacts to every minor irritation. Here's a practical tip. Next time you feel yourself getting worked up, take a moment to pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself if this really deserves your energy. If it doesn't, let it go. This practice in self-control isn't about suppressing your feelings, but about wisely managing your emotional energy. Remember, mastering your emotions means you avoid creating space for others to dominate. By living according to Stoic principles, you not only shield yourself from manipulation, but also earn respect and admiration. You transform potential negatives into opportunities for personal empowerment and dignified influence. This is what true strength looks like, not loud or showy, but quietly powerful and in complete control of your life and your impact on others. Number 7. Turn solitude into your best friend. Let's unpack a powerful truth that could transform your perspective. Solitude is your strongest ally, not the obstacle you might think it is. If you're tired of constantly seeking others' approval or craving attention, take a moment to consider this. Solitude is not something to be feared, but embraced. If you're perpetually jumping from one relationship to another, searching for something in others that you should be finding within yourself, you're making a critical mistake. By avoiding solitude, you're running from your true self. Solitude isn't as daunting as it seems. It's a clear mirror reflecting the raw truths about who you are. Facing these truths can be intimidating, but it's also incredibly liberating. When you embrace being alone, you confront the inner fears and insecurities you've been hiding from yourself. As you drop the masks you wear, you meet your true self, raw and real. This is when you realize that the only approval you truly need is from yourself. Here's a secret. When you find completeness in solitude and stop seeking approval from others, something amazing happens. You become unbreakable. No rejection, absence, or loss can hurt you because you've discovered that everything you need is already within. Women start to see you differently, not because you've changed to fit their expectations, but because they see a man who doesn't rely on them for his happiness. This is true strength. By accepting solitude and feeling comfortable on your own, you break free from dependency and societal pressures, suggesting you need someone else to be whole. Solitude enriches your life rather than diminishing it. Stop chasing fantasies and trying to fill your emptiness with someone who can never truly fulfill you. Focus on your personal growth because, ultimately, the most important victory is over yourself. When you genuinely appreciate solitude, you become the man you were always meant to be, unbreakable, independent, and free. This is the key to a truly rewarding life. Today, let go of fears, insecurities, and the constant need for approval. Embrace your self-worth, view solitude as a strategic partner, strengthen your emotional resilience, and value your own time and energy. Each insight brings you closer to your true power and authentic masculinity. Remember, you don't need anyone else to complete you. Everything you need is already inside you. By adopting this mindset, you become a force to be reckoned with. This is when the magic happens, when you become a man who stands strong, who doesn't beg, and who remains firm no matter what comes his way. You are meant to be admired, respected, and most importantly, free. Now that you have this knowledge, take charge of your life. Stop settling and start expecting the best from yourself. Don't just blend in. Be the man who blazes his own trail. If you're ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, don't wait any longer. The life you want is just one decisive step away. Embrace this path and see how it transforms not only your life, but also how others view you, breaking stereotypes and earning respect with your profound independence and stoic peace. Before we move on to the next crucial point, I want to hear from you. If this message resonates with you, leave a comment saying, "Solitude is my greatest ally." By doing so, you're not just affirming your growth, but also inspiring others to embrace this empowering mindset. Together, let's build a community that values independence, inner strength, and true self-awareness. With that said, let's move on to the next crucial point in this journey. Number 8. Prioritize your time and energy. In the world of Stoicism, valuing yourself and managing your time and resources effectively is crucial. Your time and energy are among your greatest treasures. Take a moment to reflect on how you're spending them. Are you investing these invaluable assets in people who merely offer you a smile without contributing positively to your life? It's time to wake up to this reality. You're not here to serve everyone, especially those who exploit your kindness without giving anything back. Here's a Stoic insight to remember. Once time is gone, it's gone forever. If you find yourself wasting this irreplaceable resource on people who don't positively impact your life, simply boosting their egos at your expense, you're misusing what's most valuable to you. This misuse suggests that you might not value yourself enough and are settling for any attention you can get, which often leads to unhappiness and regret. Stoicism teaches us the importance of being selective, not out of arrogance, but out of wisdom. Don't be lured by superficial qualities like good looks alone. Instead, evaluate whether the people you spend time with are genuinely making a positive difference in your life. Are they helping you grow, achieve your goals, and become a better person? If not, it's time to reconsider why you're investing your time so freely. When you start to truly value and manage your time wisely, something remarkable happens. You become more attractive and appealing. You signal to others that you're not just anyone but someone with goals and priorities. You won't be easily influenced or taken advantage of because you dedicate your time to meaningful efforts and worthy people. Being selective makes you more intriguing and valuable, like a prize worth pursuing, not just an option. The more discerning you are, the more valuable you become. People are naturally drawn to those who are confident in their worth and direction. This isn't about shutting people out, but about honoring your own self-worth, which is incredibly appealing. So the next time you consider investing your time and energy in someone, reflect like a Stoic. Is this person truly worth your resources? Are they enriching your life? If not, have the strength to cut them off immediately. Stop selling yourself short. Elevate yourself by treating your time and energy with the respect and care a Stoic would treat life, unwilling to waste it on the undeserving. Remember, you're not just anyone. You're a man of insight and integrity who knows what he wants and refuses to dilute his life with pointless interactions. Recognizing the value of your time will elevate you above the ordinary. Don't settle for less. Aim for the best by demanding the best for yourself, and you will attract the best. Deeply respect yourself, because if you don't, nobody else will. Number 9. Stand on your own feet. In our exploration of Stoic teachings, one key lesson stands out: self-sufficiency. It's not just a skill, it's a declaration of independence from seeking others' approval and a commitment to taking control of your own life. Stoicism teaches us that relying on others for our happiness or achievements can weaken our resolve and leave us vulnerable. Imagine yourself at a party, moving through the crowd with subtle confidence. Instead of seeking validation from others, you engage in meaningful conversations because you choose to. Your quiet strength isn't a sign of emptiness, but a testament to your ability to stand alone. This attitude not only projects strength, but also shapes how others perceive and respect your independence, challenging their expectations and perhaps even altering their views. Choosing self-reliance means taking full responsibility for your choices and actions. It's about understanding that you are in charge of your life. By embracing this mindset, you're less likely to be swayed by others' opinions and more likely to stay true to your deepest values. This doesn't mean rejecting all help or community ties. Rather, it's about recognizing when support is genuinely beneficial and when it's merely a crutch that undermines your self-governance. Economic independence is crucial too. Being financially self-reliant means your decisions are truly your own. free from the influence of those who might control you through financial means. Emotional independence involves finding balance within yourself rather than seeking validation from others. This inner strength helps you navigate life's challenges with a steady hand, responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Developing this mindset also sharpens your problem-solving abilities. Each challenge you meet and manage on your own reinforces your capabilities and builds resilience, equipping you to face future obstacles with less anxiety and more courage. In essence, Stoic self-reliance isn't just about getting by without help. It's about excelling on your own terms and crafting a life where you are the creator, not merely shaped by external forces. By cultivating this independence, you shield yourself from life's uncertainties and empower yourself to lead a life filled with purpose, respect, and deep inner strength. Today, we've explored how Stoicism goes beyond theoretical knowledge to practical application. We've covered the power of silence, the importance of valuing your time, and the strength of self-reliance. Each Stoic principle we've discussed is a step toward greater self-awareness and emotional mastery. If you found this discussion valuable, show some love by hitting the like button, sharing this video with someone who might benefit from these insights, and leaving a comment below with your thoughts or stories. Your interaction helps us spread Stoic wisdom further. Don't forget to check out the other videos suggested on your screen for more ways to enhance your life with Stoic principles. Your journey to personal growth and deeper insights is just beginning, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to subscribe for more tips on tackling life's challenges with poise and power. See you in the next one. Keep cherishing the quiet moments, recognizing your value, and building that Stoic toughness.